Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with... What am I here with? Oh, when I told you about my plumbing accident, then I had to pull out all of my box sets, and I found things there that I never knew existed or didn't remember existed, and this was one of them. I just wanted to talk about it. It's so weird that this thing happened. It's Berlin Philharmonic Great Recordings, an 8 CD set of totally random assorted things by Bodo, Barenboim, Janssens, Karajan, and Vond. It's on Sony, and it mixes Sony and RCA material. And it's like, where the heck, what? It's so typical of these labels. They have some stuff, and so they throw it all in a box, and they call it the greatest whatever. Well, is it the greatest whatever? It's just a box of Berlin Philharmonic stuff that they happen to have kicking around, I think. Let's see what's in here. I mean, that's the point. I want to just go through this because it's so strange. I don't think this lasted in the catalog very long, did it? I mean, did I even do a video about this previously? I tried to look. I don't remember doing a video previously. I mean, it was so anonymous that I forgot entirely. I mean, I know all the recordings that are in it, but that this was actually issued and boxed up, I don't know. I'm totally baffled. I'm baffled all over again. If I did it once before. So let's just go through it. I mean, I'm sure it's out of print. I'm just doing this because I just find it fascinating that this thing even existed, that somebody actually said, gee, let's pick 8 recordings at random of Berlin Philharmonic stuff and call it The Great Recordings and issue it in a box and then never mention it again or promote it or do anything with it. It's fascinating, isn't it? So we have, let's see, Arkady Volodos, Tchaikovsky First Piano Concerto with Ozawa and Rachmaninoff preludes, little prelude goodies and things like that. It's okay. I don't understand why they call that a Berlin Philharmonic Great Recording. I really don't. What does it have to do with the Berlin Philharmonic other than the fact that they're the accompanying ensemble? I mean, it's a Volodos recording, right? And it's good. I mean, it's okay. Midori, Mendelssohn and Bruch violin concertos with Maris Janssens conducting live. Well, it's a Midori thing. What does it have to do with the Berlin Philharmonic? That's what blows my mind. I mean, it just goes to show you how ridiculous this whole thing is. We're going, by the way, backwards. That was disc 8. This is disc 7. I mean, what is there that features the Berlin Philharmonic in a way that makes it so unbelievably distinctive that, I mean, if the members of the Berlin Philharmonic had to take a vote and say, what are our greatest recordings? And they're all going to go, oh, yeah, it's the Mendelssohn and Bruch with Midori. Yeah, right, sure. I mean, come on. I've got some swampland in New Jersey they might be interested in purchasing. It's ridiculous. Oh, look, the Bruckner 4 with Günter Vond. Okay, it's a very good Bruckner 4. It's a beautiful Bruckner 4. It's one of his best Bruckners with Berlin Phil. That I will grant. I give him that. So that's a good one. That was on RCA. Oh, look what just showed up. It's with Claudio Abbado and people. This is a very good performance as well. It really is. I mean, it's probably better than his Deutsche Grammophon one. And it was like a one-off thing. It never became a cycle. Maybe that's why it's decent. So that's good. That's good. Loren Maazel conducts Wagner. Who cares? Boy, is that a yawn. We get the Tannhäuser Overture, Venusberg, Bacchanal. Well, that's nice to have. Flying Dutchman, Lohengrin, Götterdämmerung's Trauer March, the Funeral March, Siegfried's Funeral March, and the Prelude and Liebestod from Tristan and Isolde, and Waltraud Meyer is singing the Liebestod. Now, I mean, is it bad? No. Is it really interesting? No. Is there anything special about it? No. No. Oh, good Lord. Daniel Barenboim, the Berlin Wall Concert, which is Beethoven's 7th and the First Piano Concerto. There were all of those Berlin Wall things, right? Bernstein did his ode to Freiheit and whatnot. But anyway, we've got the First Piano Concerto and the 7th Symphony with Barenboim. And he recorded this, remember, with the Staatskapelle Berlin, the 7th. And it's, no, not interesting. An Alpine Symphony in Horn Concerto No. 1 with Zubin Mehta. Well, Mehta is a very good Straussian. I saw him do the Alpine Symphony live, actually, in New York. It was really exciting. It was very, very good. And this is a good Alpine Symphony. Is it as great as the thrilling ones that we just talked about, like Schultes or Chord or Jarvi or Previn with Vienna? No, it's not. But it's certainly respectable. And who was it? Gerd Seifert is the hornist. And then this is beyond weird. Look at this thing. I mean, this is something you may not know existed. You got the Beethoven's Third Piano Concerto with Glenn Gould and Carillon. I mean, remember that? Look at that. And Sibelius 5, which of course he did for Deutsche Grammophon exquisitely. And somebody said they like his EMI one even better, but I don't. And, and this is another Sibelius 5 with Carillon. And it's not as good as his two studio ones. It's not bad. I mean, isn't this weird? What year was that? Does it tell us? Yes, 1957. Recording May 26, 1957. So, when Glenn Gould was still doing real concerts. So that's kind of curious. It's not a great Beethoven Third Piano Concerto. But the thing that's interesting is it's fascinating for like Glenn Gould fanciers and maybe Carillon groupies. And they hid it away in this box. You'd never know it's here. Maybe the one really interesting thing that people don't already own or haven't had an opportunity to buy 500 times, But there it is. Berlin Philharmonic, great recordings. Well, do you think the Glenn Gould Beethoven Third Piano Concerto from 57 is a great Berlin Philharmonic recording? Or is it a Glenn Gould recording? Again. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. The strangest thing. I'm glad I had my plumbing accident so that I could find this thing again. Good Lord. Now it's going back somewhere. I'll never see it again. I'm going to bury it, I guarantee you. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.